Hey guys, welcome back to the Laker family, where I'm going to be discussing last night's game between the Lakers and the Warriors. Um, of course, the Warriors were without their main stars, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, um, but they did have Draymond Green and D'Angelo Russell. With that being said, still no excuses. We have to go out there, perform just like they have to go out there and still perform. They've been on the beneficiary side of a lot of other teams, key players being injured during their championship runs or whatnot. So they've been kind of struck with the injury bug from the finals. Up until this point, they've been kind of hit real hard with the injury bug. Um, with that being said, we did what we are supposed to do. We took care of business. I was very pleased with the product and the level of play that we showed last night against them. There were positives all over the board. Nothing, nothing too real bad, other than the turnovers, but that was to be expected with our playmaking point guard Rondo being out again with I think it was a strained calf or something like that. But other than that, man, it was peaches and cream, smooth sailing the whole game. The whole game. It wasn't never any point in the game where there was a threat. That the Warriors were going to scare us like that or anything. So the guys just cruised to it to the point to where we could even um, low manage LeBron in the fourth quarter, and that was big time because we got a chance to sit Anthony Davis out the whole game. Um, get that shoulder rested up. And on top of that, we got LeBron James low management in the fourth quarter, which was big. And that is great news. If you're a Laker fan, that we can uh, go into these games and still blow out a team without our key stars and let another one of our key stars rest in the whole fourth quarter. That lets me know that our team is deep, and if we play right, this is the outcome that we can have most nights. So Kuzma still looks good. From he kept his production level up from the last game where he put up 23 points. This game he looked good as well. 22 points. Uh, we had 22 points, 5 rebounds. He hit 3 3-pointers. Kuzma was big in this game. Uh, LeBron James, 23 points, 12 assists. Stats would have been even crazier if he had played the fourth quarter. The guys that I were very, very impressed with um, was our big men, our duo big men, Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. Um, like I said previously, I said in the last game, I said that JaVale, if you keep that same energy and level up that you did in 11 minutes, that's going to get you awarded more minutes in the future. And sure enough, Frank Vogel rewarded JaVale McGee with extra minutes this last game, and he didn't let Frank Vogel down. He looked like the JaVale McGee from last year. He's finally looking like that guy from last year. Now that we have him playing like that, and if he continues to play at this level, nobody's beating us. Nobody's beating us. I'm sorry, I don't see it. No one. Um, so we have, Dwight Howard was big time, 15 points, 8 rebounds, 5 or 6 from the free throw line. Who is this guy? This guy is just revamped himself. It's like I don't even recognize this Dwight Howard. I've never seen a story like this before, where a guy was kind of just hated all over the league. kind of got a reputation of being lazy and wanting things given to him, but not actually putting in the work to earn it. He's kind of demolished that reputation overnight, and I'm proud of the guy. I'm glad he's on our team. I can't say enough about him at this moment. Yeah, JaVale McGee was big time. Look at these stats from JaVale McGee: 18 points, 17 rebounds, 3 blocks to go along with 3 steals. Shot 8 from 12 from the field. That is big time. That is a star, like a big man, a star type of numbers. We're not asking him to put that up, these type of ridiculous numbers up every night, but don't be a dead body out there. Kind of like he's had been the previous games before these last 2. So he was a very lively body out there, active all over the court, getting us second and third attempts. He was big time for us. So keep that up, JaVale McGee. Our bench as a whole looked impressive again. The last 2 games, our bench has been night and day of a difference between the games before that. So it's like they're starting to kind of finally hit their stride. That's another thing. If the bench finds their medium, their stride, we won't be beat. Caruso played some good minutes. 8 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. He's kind of finding a rhythm with his game and kind of finding his purpose on this team too. Dudley came in. He rarely gets any PT, but because of the injury to Anthony Davis, he got a lot more minutes last night, and he did produce. He was 2 for 2 from 3-pointers and played good defense. He was another good thing too that I was seeing from him was his passing. He made some good key passes with 4 assists. Danny Green played good defense. Hit both of his 3-pointers. He only took 2 shots, and he made both of them. Bradley only played 24 minutes, but Bradley is Bradley. He's gonna do what his role is required of him. Now, I want to say this to y'all. It's just something a little serious on the serious side about Caldwell Pope. I know, guys, it's fun to poke at Caldwell Pope because he does do a lot of bonehead things out there on the court, and it's easy to jump on him. And I've even, I've trashed him, but to a lesser extent. I talk about him on my video, and I've also said that if you are in a Laker jersey, I'm going to ride with you, and that's that. But it's going to be up to the coach to figure out what to do with you. Other than that, but I don't want to get to the point to where we're just publicly trashing the man like during live games. That's a bit much. I understand, guys, that y'all want to express y'all frustrations, and emotions get caught up in the game sometimes. In the heat of a game. But come on, guys. He's still on our squad, and he's trying. Like I always give him credit for his defense. And you never know when you're going to need a guy, especially come playoff time, to step up and give you big minutes. And you counting on the guy, but you didn't sit up there and just bash him the whole year to the point to where his mind is all completely screwed because he knows that we're talking about him. Off the court, he knows to the degree of how bad these hatred comments are coming at him. So to publicly do that on a live broadcast game at the arena, during the game, booing him on every little thing, that'll get to a player eventually. You don't want to just beat the guy up like that. So, you know, bully the guy. You know, that is going past to the point to where it's almost bullying. You know what I mean? And he made some good plays last night. Caldwell Pope made a lot of good plays last night. It's just his mistakes are so loud when he does them. It shows, and it kind of overshadows the good that he does on the court. You know, so let's not tear the guy up, because you never know when you're gonna need him to step in for a player. You never know if a key player gets injured and you have no choice but to count on Caldwell Pope, and you sit up there cheering for him, but you didn't boo him the whole doggone season, and now he's just completely out of his mind, expecting to get booed every play. And so he can't even naturally be himself out there on the court because he's so tensed up thinking he's going to get booed every play. So let's just be careful. I understand y'all in y'all feelings sometimes. I get caught up in my feelings sometimes, but you know, let's just cut back on the booing and you know, live, especially live like that on live TV. Let's show the guy more support. I seen where Dwight Howard had to back Caldwell Pope up on Twitter. You know, some fans were going a little too hard. You know, going at the guy's injury and all that kind of stuff. That's way too far, guys. You never want to wish injury on a player or a player to stay hurt. Nothing like that of that nature. So let's just be a little bit wiser when it comes to Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Let's get behind him and root for the guy. Let's root for him to get out of the bonehead mistakes that he does, because he is valuable when he does not, you know, commit those kind of Shaqtin' a fool mistakes. So that's enough. You know, that's all I had to say about that. But let's do a little bit better with that, Laker fans. With that being said, we are, to me, the best defensive team in the league. We held them to 40% shooting from the field, 25% shooting from the three-point range. That's big. That's big. We out-rebounded them by a wide margin. All those are important keys and important factors to being an elite championship team, and we're showing that right now. The only major things you have to worry about is keeping our guys fresh. We don't want guys to get injured. None of that stuff. We need everybody rolling and ready to go by come playoff time. So that's to me are the key things. Worrying about maybe load managing here or there, because we have like some nagging injuries going on with Anthony Davis, and then you have the age factor with LeBron and things of that nature. So we just have to be smart about monitoring our guys' health-wise long term, in order to stay playing at this level that we're playing now. But I'm very excited. I'm very impressed by our team so far at this point of the season, and I really feel like we are the best team in the league. We got the Sacramento Kings coming up this Friday, so let's go out there and blow them out. Show Luke Walton how to coach, because he's surely not missed here. No Laker fan is missing Luke Walton, I can assure you that. But I'm looking forward to that game, and like I told y'all previously, I'm looking to go into the weekend 10-2, and I believe we will. So with that being said, I think I've covered the bulk of everything. And as always, I appreciate y'all guys for rocking with me and watching my channel and supporting me. Let's help this channel grow and you know, get my subscribers up, things of that nature. If y'all want to join, you know, like, share, subscribe, share with y'all friend, and just become a part of the Laker family. And I thank y'all. I'll see y'all next time.